welcome back to the semifinals of the Malaysian Qualifiers Road to Blizzcon. This is the second round of qualifiers held at Orange Stadium Setapak. And right now we are watching the qualifier, this is the semifinals between Hot Boys and Four Guys and Sophie. So they've already picked up their set of heroes. The map will be Blackheart's Bay. So Blackheart's Bay, another. This will be a bigger map as compared to the previous map, which was the Web Weaver's Curse. So taking a look at the draft from both sides, Hot Boys bans out the Lost Vikings, picking up the Sylvanas, the Anubarak, the Jaina, the Lily, as well as the Tassadar for themselves. New on the side of Four Guys and Sophie, or let's just call them Four Gas. We have a ban of the Tyrell ban with the Tychus, ETC, Diablo, Illidan, and Brightwing pick on the other side. So right now, the Hot Boys, why? Like they are not trying to fix anything that's not broken. They do go for the Lily and Tassadar pick once again, followed by the Anubarak as well as the Sylvanas. The only difference with their draft from this game and the first game is that they have the Jaina instead of the Tyrell this game. So we might be seeing a Bone Pow on the Jaina once again. Meanwhile, Forgas did have a walkover on the first side, on the first round. So they did not have to play any single game. So this will be the warm-up game for themselves. So let's just take a look at the brackets so far. Right now we are already at the semi-final stages for Guys and Sophie, moving on with a walkover. Hot Boys winning the game against K2 in the first round. Smoking Hot, great Smoking Hot. I forgot what the name was. Smoking Hot Candies did win against Hobos of the Storm as well. So this will be the semifinals. Something very interesting on both sides. We will have to see how things go so far. So alright, let's just take a quick look at the map we'll be actually playing right now. So we will be playing Blackheart's Bay, where this map is actually very huge when compared to the previous map. So Blackheart's Bay is all about taking control of a lot of the bloom spawns. We have a lot of spawns on the map. We have a lot of neutral spawns that gives out coins on the map, and these coins will be given to this pirate king we will call Blackheart, which will actually have you blast down the objectives on the other side with the coins. So of course, Heroes of the Storm always objective-based game. So both sides will be looking to go for the objectives as well. So I'm actually quite psyched up to see a competitive game where we will be watching Blackheart's Bay. So this will be the semifinals, and being a best of one single elimination bracket. So both teams will have to fight out in the end in order to move on to the finals. The first prize will be of course 2,200 ringgit Malaysia. So both teams will be fighting to win it, and of course top four will be moving on to the grand finals at a later date. So of course I'm very psyched up for that as well. Before that, my name is Zero. I'm casting for the semi-final for this entire tournament, the round 2 qualifiers at Orange Stadium Setapak. This will be the Malaysian qualifiers, of course. So just waiting for the lobby to be set up on both for this game. And of course, if you just bear with me for any mistakes I do, guys. This is actually my first Heroes of the Storm cast. So any mistakes, just leave me some constructive criticism onto my Facebook page. The link is right there on the screen right now. And if you can hear, there is quite a bit of action happening right now in Orange Stadium Setapak. We have Heroes of the Storm. We have Dota 2. We have Counter-Strike and League of Legends playing, and all the casters are in fact on the same room, so you'll be hearing a lot of screams, a lot of noises from a lot of hyped up casters as well. So hopefully I'll be able to bring out the hype on this qualifiers as well. So please guys tune in and do not miss out any single match of this very exciting game. So right now the lobby is already being set up. I'm actually joining in the lobby right now. So hopefully there's not gonna be any problems for anyone. So let's just go straight into the gameplay screen where we will be watching H-Boys going up against 4Guys and Sophie in the semifinals of the Malaysian Qualifiers. Alright guys, stay tuned right now as we will be seeing hopefully a very interesting game. I mean, Hot Boys did play a very good game in the first map, and looks like good luck, have fun goes all around. We will be watching the game go very shortly, waiting for two more players to get ready on both sides. And we will be loading into the game very soon. So I'm still waiting for one player to load in. So hopefully this time around there will not be any computer issues. There was constant frame drops in the previous game if you were watching. So hopefully there will not be anything of the sort this time. And maybe I'll just tweak some settings to try and reduce. Alright, hopefully this will help out in the load. So while the map is loading, let's just take a quick look at the picks on both sides once again. So talking about these picks, we haven't really seen Illidan in the tournament so far. This has been the second game, of course, but the first game Illidan was actually banned out. So Illidan is a very strong AD damage dealer in his own sense that he can actually go straight and focus down any of the squishier heroes on the other side with his Hunt build when he reaches level 10. But if he goes for the Metamorph, of course Metamorphism is a great team fight ultimate as well, and it does help him do a lot of damage in the entire team fight. But okay, the game has already loaded. Alright, let's go through the rosters very quickly. On the side of Hot Boys, we have Master X playing the Lily. Boom Boom Pow will be on the Jaina. Poyo Loco will be playing the Sylvanas. Tassadar will be played by Ants. And last but not least, Anubarak will be played by Mo. Meanwhile, on the other side, for gas, we do have Tanosha on the Illidan. Dasu will be on the Raynor, the Diablo. Will be played by Kylar Stern. The ETC will be played by Crown. The Brightwing, played by Dark Polly. And so short engagement going here over the Watchtower, and it looks like 4Gas will actually control down the Watchtower. So they have that going for them. Looks like it is gonna be a 3-man mid lane trying to control the first spawn on the treasure, which will spawn very soon. Meanwhile, Dark Poly dropping very low in the bottom lane. Nice polymorphism to stop the damage coming from Jaina. Meanwhile, top lane still constantly controlling this watchtower. Mo will be soloing the mid lane. I don't think he can contest this the bloom spawn in the mid lane with 3 heroes, especially with the ETC and the Diablo. There's a lot of crowd control going their way, but looks like kick. Looks like Hot Boys should be okay. Very the bottom. W's won themselves. So it is a 5-5. The balloon capture going to both sides, and both sides getting the experience they need. Top lane Tassadar will be soloing the lane. He will be taking control of the watchtower. Meanwhile, Roy Loco trying to attempt a turn-in, but he will be stunned out there by the Diablo. You should find Diablo taking a lot of damage coming from the Jaina. Bomb power dropping. Actually quite low. ETC will be stunned up from the new Barak. And Diablo trying to bring down this new Barak, and they're dropping very low. The now shot going straight for Mo. Mo will be polymorphed as well. The silence. The Illidan trying to give chase. The Diablo not in any form to fight. Raynor trying to the Tychus, not Raynor. The Tychus trying to do as much damage as possible, but looks like he will be a lot of damage traded to both ways. Tassadar meanwhile still soaking a lot of experience up in the top lane, so it looks like that Hot Boys is just gonna give up this turn in and just let them have their sweet time with the turn in, and it will be a 5-0 in terms of the balloons so far. Still, it is only the first balloon turn in. It's not gonna affect much, but it is already 2 minutes. Both sides do have their balloon camps already up. The siege camps are up as well. So are the bruisers. So I wonder if the side of Hot Boys will actually try and contest the spots. Looks like Hot Boys will actually try and focus down this bottom lane of towers. Towers will actually fall very fast thanks to the Sylvanas as well as the Jaina. So that is a little bit experience boost, and they are one level ahead so far. Bruiser camp will be pinged up on the side of Hot Boys. Mole in decent fighting shape. He does have some armor as well as the decent HP regen as well. So it looks like he should be okay to stay in lane against this Tychus. Oh, we might have some engagements happening in the mid lane. The Illidan rotating down to the lane as well. Hot Boys are doing a much better job in terms of getting experience for the team. They are nearly a level ahead. So let's take a quick look at the talent build onto both sides. Sylvanas did go for the withering with the wind as well as in Venom, so there is a lot of damage coming from her. Tassadar does go for more. Let's go for the promote build, which helps out with the Barak as well. Meanwhile, tussle over the turn in. Diablo taking a lot of damage. So is the ETC dropping actually very low, and he actually will fall. The Jaina damage proving too much. Tychus trying to do as much damage as possible. Nice stun coming from the Barak. He'll get a 2-man stun as well. Diablo will fall, and Hot Boys will secure this turn in as well as 2 kills for themselves. And with this turn in, they are going to get some objectives around the map. Maybe the top lane, the tower is already taking so much damage coming from the Tassadar. Looks like the cannon will actually be targeting down the bottom lane fort.
Looks like you're full beat to it. Let this
oh no, we're actually targeting the mid lane fort.
Enough to buy my
It's enough to bring down the forts very quickly. Looks like there will be another tussle here. Oh, might be some trouble. ETC getting a stun off him. He will be dropping very low. He should fall. There's no way he should be able to survive this. Barak trying to help out his teammate, but is it enough though? Barak very tanky. Meanwhile, Tassadar will be polymorphed up, but he should be fine. Trying to scare them off. Some video setting, guys, as I try to reduce the frame per second lag that is really annoying to me, I guess. Not much better, but at least it will improve the bottom port will actually fall to the side of Hot Boys as well, so they are leading in terms of experience by quite a bit. They are one level ahead. Dusty in trouble though. Barak will be able to get the Impale off, and he will actually fall. The ETC dropping very low, so he has no sort of teammates on his back, so he will fall. Poly, the Brightwing trying to save Diablo. Diablo will actually fall along with the right wing, so this might be a bad fight for the side of 4gas, and they will lose 4 for nothing, losing a lot of coins as well. So this will be the second turn-in on the side of Hots Boys, as they will be able to get this second the balloon turn-in on the side. They will look at the priority on soaking on the side of Hots Boys. They will be going straight back to soaking their experience. They're already level 10. They have the ultimate. They have the second turn-in. Or will they? Looks like Mo will hang on to his 11 coins, and looks like they might actually go for some 5-man plays here. They have the level 10 advantage with only level 7 out to 4gas, so they will not try to they will not relent on that. They maybe will try and force a fight in the mid lane. The mid lane fort already dropping very low. So Cam will be brought down by Pollo Loco as well as Bone Pao. The Anubarak will finally turn in all of his sweet doubloons and will be able to bring down the top as well as the mid fort. The mid fort is gone for sure. A lot of experience going to the side of Hots Boys, and meanwhile the cannons will be turning onto the top fort as well, so a lot of tower damage being dealt here. Hots Boys just controlling the game at the moment, taking a lot of objectives around the map, and I expect them maybe go straight for the boss or even for some sort of team fight in the bottom bruiser camp, as they have their ultimates while the side of 4gas do not have theirs as well. Looks like Bone Power will be doing exactly that, moving down to the bottom lane, and along with the Anubarak, they should be able to bring down this bruiser camp very clear. This bruiser camp along with this siege camp will help them push out the bottom lane so quickly that without the ultimates, I don't think that 4gas can actually contest this. Bruiser camp will fall following the siege camp as well, so this will be a very strong push if they actually decide to go for that. Asadar still soaking a lot of experience, so I'm not surprised if he's actually on the top of the XP contribution on this side. On this side, they will actually control the second the blue spawn. Oh, Diablo dropping very low. Jaina damaged so much, and Diablo will fall. Not so tanky right now, aren't you, Diablo? As he will be brought down there by the Vito, and they will secure yet another 10 coins for themselves, and that is the third turn in secured on the side of Hots Boys. And level 13 right now, they have their 5th talent, and despite the side of 4gas having their ultimates, they are at such a disadvantage right now trying to defend their base, that 4gas should be able to take any team fight very convincingly. Easy goes in, gets a push onto only the right wing. Is this enough to Diablo out to be hitting onto 3? Not enough damage. ETG dropping very low. Anubarak gets a stun off too. There will be the Metamorph coming in from the Eden. But is it enough? Eden still fighting behind, trying to bring down the Lily. Archon will be used by Ants. Diablo still standing. Bright Wing still standing. Diablo will actually die very soon. Bombo Power dropping very low as well. Bright Wing falling, and it will be a full 5-man wipe going to the side of Hots Boys as they lose no one, and they will be able to clean the ground and secure the first keep of the game. Oh, looks like Hots Boys is not going to relent on the pressure. They're going to bring down this Bloom Camp and maybe go straight for the boss. The boss is up for their taking. They're just taking such a huge team fight that they are 4 levels ahead. Make that 3 right now. They are 3 levels ahead of 4gas right now, as they seem to be spearheading their way into the finals of this qualifiers. Still, it is only 10 minutes into the game. It is still too early to say, but right now things are not looking good for the side of 4gas, as they are losing the 4th turning of the game. Once they get this 4th turning, they'll go straight forward to the top boss, and there is actually nothing that 4gas can actually do about it. Getting the turn in, going straight for the boss, they're going to lose so much objectives around the map. The cannons are just going to wreck the place. Giving so much damage. Boss, it's not going to survive for long, as it looks like 4gas is not in any condition to try and contest this. They do have this very nice Brightwing pick, which I think is one of the best heroes in the game, but looks like they're not able to relent to this pressure that 4 Hots Boys are actually bringing. And with this boss, they will be able to march onto the top lane, take a nice team fight, and actually end the game right now. Diablo dropping taking a lot of damage coming from the Jaina. Nice stun coming from Mold, and looks like the Diablo will fall to no avail from his teammates. There is actually only one support hero on the side of for gas, and which is the right wing, and right wing is actually not even in trying to help out his teammates right now. With the boss, they might actually decide to go straight for the core. Tigers actually goes for the what I like to call the robot build, the Odin build. Looks like the boss is gonna do so much damage to this keep. Underground, nice start coming in. Black arrows will be able to stop them for this for the moment. Looks like Diablo might be dropped here. The Moshpit onto 3. This might be a good team fight. Diablo onto hitting onto 4 as well. This might be a good team fight. The team fight that 4 gas is looking for. Diablo goes in. Wolf 4 actually not enough damage. The Jaina doing so much damage to Archon, keeping everyone alive, and it will be a full 4-man wipe, and it will be a 5. Tigers falls in the end, and with 20 seconds down, they will be able to end this game straight. The core is dropping very low. No one is there to try and defend this. Diablo's still dead. Lily still alive, keeping his teams alive. Tessita's still alive, and that might be the game. 12 minutes in, Black Hearts Bay will go straight to the side of Hot Boys as they spearhead their way onto the finals of the Malaysian Qualifiers second leg. And looks like Gas will have to be content with finishing maybe 3rd or 4th place, as they were steamrolled there by Hot Boys. Alright guys, what a game coming from both sides. Hot Boys proving their dominance once again as they demolish Gas. I don't think they even had 3 deaths in the entire game, which is very, very strong, especially with their 2 support lineup with the Lily and Tacita keeping everyone alive. The Sylvanas pick once again makes its use. The Jaina as well. So much damage being dealt by them. Alright guys, we'll take a very short break before we come back to another game. I'm not sure which game we will be covering, so just stay tuned to us as we will bring you the next game very shortly. Alright, my name is Zero. My Facebook is there on the screen, so you guys can just give me some support and give me some constructive criticism as well. This is my first time casting Heroes of the Storm, so of course any criticism and just suggestions would be great for me. Alright guys, we'll just take a quick break as we'll be back with the next game very shortly. This is Heroes of the Storm, Malaysian Qualifiers, second leg at Orange Stadium, Setapak. My name is Zero, and we'll be right back. It looks like they might be able to bring it down before the creeps even reach. So the Vala trying to stop things. Justin Pseudo on the Johanna trying to stop things as well, but looks like the pressure